The true story of Princess Diana's controversial panoramic interview shocked the world. Wang Guan has come back again. And we will be described coming royal drama will be easily described, from Tampongate to rumors of an affair with Prince Philip. There seems to be no story too embarrassing for the 5th season of The Crown, which explores the events of the early 1990s until the tragic death of Princess Diana in 1997. Given the time frame, it's no surprise that the show's creators chose to include a prominent panoramic interview with Princess Diana, despite Prince William's plea to never show it again. 30 years after the interview that shocked the royal family, we delve into the controversy surrounding Princess Diana's Panorama interview. Before the royal family discussed talks with Elizabeth Debicki, Queen Elizabeth II, as we all know, has remained a royal. Scandals are kept under wraps, ensuring family matters are kept behind closed doors, and speculation is put to rest early. Stiff upper lip and all. But that changed on 20 November 1995, when Princess Diana sat down for an interview with the BBC's Martin Bashir on Panorama, watched by 20 million people. In the 54-minute live interview, the last before Prince Andrew's devastating Newsnight special in November 2019, the then Princess of Wales did not hold back on Bashir about her time as a royal, her struggles with mental and physical illness, as well as her thoughts on the future of the monarchy. Perhaps most notably, Diana detailed Charles's affair with Camilla Parker Bowles and her own with the now infamous line, "Well, there's 3 of us in this marriage, so it's a little crowded." At the time of the interview, the Prince and Princess of Wales had officially separated, but had not started a divorce. Diana said she was not seeking a divorce. However, the interview proved to be a turning point in the Welsh marriage, and divorce papers were filed less than a month later on the advice of the Queen. Elsewhere in the interview, Diana admitted that her friends collaborated on a biography of Andrew Morton, which she secretly recorded herself. She also revealed her thoughts on who should succeed the Queen as monarch in the highest office, telling Bashir, "There is always conflict with him on this issue." Diana continued, "Being the Prince of Wales now brings a lot more freedom, and being the king is a bit suffocating. And knowing the role, I think what I'm talking about at the top would put a huge amount on him. I don't know if he can adapt situation." Asked if Diana thought she would one day become queen, she said, "No, I don't. I want to be the queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts. But I do not consider myself the queen of this country. I think a lot of people don't want me to be queen," she added when she was 35. Actually, when I say a lot of people, I mean the agency I'm married to, because they think I'm a rookie, because I do things differently, because I don't play by the rules, because I come from my heart, not from my head, even if it creates problems for my work, and I understand that. But someone has to go out and love people and show it." Unsurprisingly, members of the royal family remained tight-lipped after Diana's interview, but that didn't stop people close to the company from expressing their views on the matter. "Soon afterwards I had lunch with the Queen, and she didn't say to me, 'How's the BBC?' I said, 'Oh, well,' and she said, 'A terrible thing my daughter-in-law did,'" Sir Richard Eyre, the BBC's editorial controller of policy during the interview, told Channel 5's Diana. The interview that shocked the world. More recently, Princes William and Harry have condemned the interview, particularly because of the means by which it was secured. We'll get to that shortly. "I am convinced that this panorama has no legitimacy and should not be broadcast again," William said last year. "It effectively creates a false narrative that has been commercialized by the BBC and others for over a quarter of a century. Our mother was an amazing woman who dedicated her life to service. She was tough, brave and unquestionably honest," added Prince Harry. The impact of a culture of exploitation and immorality. And in May 2021, an independent inquiry, Lord Dyson's report, found that the BBC covered up Bashir's deception to gain access to the Panorama interview. The investigation was launched by Princess Diana's brother Charles, the 9th Earl of Spencer, who questioned Bashir's side with Diana. During the investigation, Lord Dyson found that Bashir tricked Earl Spencer into introducing his sister to reporters by showing him fake bank statements, falsely suggesting that someone was being paid to keep an eye on the princess. Bashir, played by Prasanna Puvanaraja in The Crown, said he regretted mocking the documents as a silly thing but insisted they had nothing to do with Diana's decision to be interviewed. Following Dyson's findings, BBC Director General Tim Davies said, despite reports that Diana, Princess of Wales, was keen to be interviewed by the BBC, it is clear that the process of securing the interview has fallen far short of the expectations of the audience. We regret it. Lord Dyson has found glaring errors. Although the BBC today has significantly better processes and procedures, those in place at the time should have prevented interviews in this way. The BBC should have done more to find out what happened and be clearer about what it knew. Unlike other TV shows that you can easily watch over and over on streaming services like Netflix, Princess Diana's controversial panoramic interview isn't so easy to find. Excerpts of the interview can be found on YouTube, though not from the official BBC account, and have been used in various royal documentaries over the years.